The Warriors responded to the Cavs' loss with an impressive victory over Oklahoma City to close out their extended road trip. Steph Curry delivered his best performance of the season so far, scoring 36 points and sinking 7 three-pointers, punctuated by a signature night-night celebration. I like to dive into how Curry became the centerpiece of the offense in a variety of actions, so let's break it down. The young Thunder team have been awesome so far. Trayce Jackson-Davis comes for the drag screen here, and the Thunder have big man Chet Holmgren play a high show while the on-ball defender and Isaiah Joe fights to get over the pick. As TJD rolls to the rim wide open, the weak side low man in SGA has to rotate and cover both weak side Warriors. Here he tags Jackson-Davis in order to prevent the lob, while Wiggins smartly moves up on the wing to give Steph a better angle for the pass. Great patience by Curry as he swings it to the shooting pocket, and Andrew Wiggins knocks his wide open one down. On this weak side action, Steph Curry is about to set the back screen on Caruso, but you can see Lou Dort call for the off-ball switch on this action. In order to try and counter this, Curry slips the screen to try and get advantage to the rim, but OKC defends as well. D'Anthony Melton is able to get dribble penetration, but I think this is a big error on all defense in Alex Caruso. I get that he wants to rotate and protect the paint, but if you're guarding Steph off ball, you have a responsibility to stick to him at all times, especially when Isaiah Joe is already on the weak side low man. Now you got OKC on the backside confused, and Curry, as we know, is one of the best at getting open off ball. High IQ play by Melton to always have his eye on Steph, and here he's able to get this long shot off. I want to break down another classics Warriors counter to defenses that trap the Steph Curry pick and roll. When Kuminga first comes to the screen, Curry is able to read Caruso's position and fully anticipates the trap. Another way of countering this coverage, outside of passing to the short roll, is to first swing to Draymond Green on the wing, where now Steph, Dre, and JK form a type of triangle offense. With opponents now focused on the ball, this gives Kuminga the opportunity to dive to the rim, where it's an automatic pass from Green. No time for rotations on the weak side and JK gets a slam. This is all due to the gravity of Steph, and he's not going to get a stat for that, but this example will show up later as well. After Chet Holmgren got unfortunately injured in the first half, the Thunder were really lacking in size and had to adjust, and here they opted to switch to a zone defense. This looks like a 3-2 or a 1-2-2 zone, so when Draymond comes for the high pick, the Thunder switch and get Dort on Steph. As we know, the main way to beat the zone is to get the ball in the middle of the court, so when Draymond Green flashes to the middle, this is the first mistake by OKC. Since they're in a zone, Dort unfortunately has a mental lapse here and turns around to ball watch for a second. Steph takes advantage of this and moves down the wing by a few feet, and Green catches him wide open for the catch and shoot. The Warriors started to pull away in the second half. GP2 comes for the on-ball screen to try to get Lou Dort off of Curry. Wiggins jumps out to switch right away due to the threat of Steph's shot, but Payton has actually become really skilled at slipping these screens to create an advantage. Great lob pass over the defenders, and the correct rotation as the weak side low man from Isaiah Joe. What a finish still by GP2 over two Thunder players, but this is off a great look from Steph Curry pick and roll. Steph caught SGA sleeping on this out-of-bounds play. Steph is the inbounder and gets the ball up top to Draymond, and the Warriors run this play a lot where Payton sets an exit screen to get Steph open. SGA was ball watching this, so Curry relocates to the strong side corner, and it's an easy pass for a catch and shoot 3. Timeout OKC. Steph was hot in the third quarter. Here on the classic Warriors post-split action, we have three Warriors reading the positions of each other. Because Curry is obviously a great shooter, one type of coverage defenders like Lou Dort play on him is to top lock, the goal of preventing Steph from using these screens to get open along the wing. However, because Dort is on the high side of his body, the simple counter is to use your body and backdoor at the right time. Draymond is able to squeeze this pass for an uncontested layup. These next two examples are Steph Curry taking advantage of mismatches on the defense. Here Draymond comes for the on-ball screen, he gets a switch onto the big man in Jones. First one, Steph goes to dancing mode and gets a tough one-handed push shot to go from the right elbow. This next example is also Curry making a fool out of Jones. The first part is a get action where Steph throws the ball first to Buddy Hield and immediately gets a handoff which also acts as a screen. Wiggins sets the second pick, and because the Thunder were relatively small last night, they're fine with Jones switching the second screen. Remember that triangle play that the Warriors ran earlier? Here the Thunder were actually able to prevent it this time, and you can see Kyle Anderson's first look was to the lane. But the bad thing is now you got a mismatch on Steph. Anderson tries to come up for the screen, but you can see Curry waving him off to go isolation on Jones. Hand down, man down, as Steph pulls up from 30 and cashes this one. Way to read the personnel. Anderson comes for the on-ball pick and roll, and the Thunder game plan the rest of the game to trap Steph to try and slow him down by making others get the ball. Another way to counter this is for Curry to pass to the short roller, where now they have a 4-on-3 advantage on the backside. Jalen Williams does not fully commit, and Caruso is playing the two weak side Warriors, and I'm sure the Thunder want Kyle Anderson to shoot, but Slow-Mo gets a nice floater to go here. Even this one, Jalen Williams forces Steph left, where he knows he has help behind him as Lu Dort leaves his man to double team. Again, OKC want to get the ball out of his hands, so on the weak side you got Isaiah Joe covering the two dubs. He's clearly a little too low on this one, as Buddy Hield is the better shooter, but great pass by Steph to the shooting pocket of Melton, who drains his open catch and shoot. Remember that earlier triangle offense counter to the Steph pick and roll trap? Let's see it again. GP2 comes for the high screen and Isaiah Joe comes up super high to trap. Steph runs the same counter by swinging the ball first to Draymond, giving the screener in GP2 an opportunity to dive past his man to get an advantage. Easy tic-tac-toe bounce pass where again there's no weak side rotation. Payne flushes this one, and all due to Steph's gravity on the first pick and roll action. Dort is a great defender and was giving the Warriors flopping and fouling issues. On this out of bounds play, we have a back screen set first by Steph, but the main play involves a down screen set by Wiggins. The Thunder really want to have Dort stick on Steph, but he's able to push off first a bit, and that's all the space he needs around this curl. He turns towards his left shoulder and he still sees that Dort is fighting through the pick. This could have been an and one, but Curry gets this crazy one in. For the night-night celebration, credit to D'Anthony Melton for having a solid game as a two-guard. He's able to steal this wraparound pass, and he also has the ability to run the floor and be another on-ball initiator. He pushes the ball enough where he forces OKC to focus on a drive, leading the first kick-out pass to the strong side corner to Andrew Wiggins. It's crucial in the Warriors' offense to make this extra pass up the wing because you have the GOAT shooter wide open. Easy shot fake and sidestep ends a night-night 3 to the Oklahoma City crowd. There you guys have it. The Warriors wrap up this road trip on a high note, dropping only one of their last 3 games against tough championship caliber teams. Starting the season 8-2 is an outcome any fan would be thrilled with, and I'm no exception. The highlight? Steph Curry making a strong return from injury and delivering his best performance of the season in the final game. Even though OKC was not at full strength, Steph showcases brilliance with sharp passing, relentless off-ball movement, and those trademark catch-and-shoot threes. Most of his scoring came during the red-hot third quarter. He exploited mismatches effortlessly, fittingly doing so in an arena where he's had so many memorable moments. The team effort was evident too, with solid play from Melton, Wiggins, Draymond, and Kuminga among others. Now they're set to return home and welcome Klay Thompson back to San Francisco. If you guys enjoyed this breakdown, like and subscribe to see more.